think it's cool.
I think it's ridiculous.
It's pageantry.
It's a huge box I have to find a place for and store it for years if and when I sell this U-boat watch.
You see, mine arsehole is a sense of a pageantry. You have the feel, the ownership experience. You feel. You get a boner. You love. You see what? You see the fancy box. You say, nice, mamma mia.
I think some guys... My erezione.
I'm trying to move shit out of the way so I can put
Yeah, show it to him.
Dun, dun, dun,
Look at how big this freaking U-boat box is, boys.
My friend is a boner, como se dice, inducing.
Como se dice.
This is great, though. Look at that. They even have it silk screened.
I think it's...
UBoat.
It's asinine.
Because we know there's nothing more Italian than the word Unterseeboot.
Unterseeboot?
Isn't that? It's German. German U-boats.
Okay, I will give you that the porthole is kind of cool.
This is cool.
But it's so dang big, bro.
Yeah, it is gigantic.
Bro, and any... Is that an air valve?
No, that's to latch it. So this is your latch. So you can't open it like that. My friend, you are unlatched to the right. Everybody know the way you loosen a latch is turn it to the right. This is Italian quality.
There are real watch reviewers that are raving about this box.
Yeah.
And talking about how cool it is. Okay, crank it open, show it to him real quick. We want this to be a shorter, not longer review. Oh!
Now, pretend the watch is in there.
Did it come with another strap or no? I don't think it did. I think it came with just one strap. That's cool. Little leather hang tag for U-boat, the brand.
More shit to throw away. Awesome.
What does that say? 502,000
yen. Nice.
So this one came from Japan, apparently.
Oh, that's
crazy.
Cute little thing. I'm sure this is going to get warranty, blah, blah.
Let me say, I actually like the U-boat aesthetic, and I have liked it for quite some time. We were really lucky to get this for review. And thanks to the dude, not a TMPer, who allowed us to review his U-boat Classico Sommerso. How do you say it?
Classico Submersible. Here we go. Now we got a real underwater watch in there. Yeah, buddy.
That's a Casio AE.
Check that out.
What is it, AE or AH1500? It's $21. Dude, that looks kind of cool.
This is cool, though.
That magnified port.
This is kind of... This packaging is in that weird spot of a guy who loves to buy relatively expensive... So he's like an intermediate collector.
That's gay.
He's not yet drowning in watches, though. Because I've seen this. There are some of those, like...
I'll kind of accept that.
The Belova mill ships, they have this giant diving helmet. You're supposed to put your watch in there at the end of the day so you can look at it.
Sea-Star Powermatic. We'll come back to that one.
It's cute.
Yeah.
But if you have more than like 5 watches, it's too
Maybe
much.
That's why I'm so down on it, because I have a shit ton of boxes, and I'm selling watches, therefore I have to keep them, and when the watch show dies, and it will die, I'm going to be having a clearance sale.
So I have
They're going out the freaking door.
I need to codify this. I have a mental thing where I judge how much shit you have by the proportion of square feet that's available on a flat surface. So if your nightstand is 70% clear,
actually,
if the dresser in front of your bed is mostly clear, then this might be the watch setup for you.
Okay.
Because you have space to put it in there. You can appreciate.
Sure.
You can, como se dice, you get the erezione when you look into the cute periscopo.
Okay, enough of that nonsense.
Okay.
Let's get to the watch. So this is I wouldn't say it's like an uber expensive watch. I think most of these are going to run around $1,500 to around $2,000-ish. It depends on which one you get. This is the 9007 Alpha. This is one of my favorite variations, I'm not going to lie. I think it is fantastic. Since I'm turning it right now, I'm going to give the bezel, however, a very low rating of 2.5 out of 5 for an expensive watch. And this is a genuine U-boat. This is not some clone or some fake. This is genuine, certified genuine. When the guy bought it, he said, I had a service certify it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so here, and I'm going to rail on this a little bit. So I review these $200 Seiko automatic dive watches, and their bezels are like 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5.
Yeah, Seiko's...
And you can't get your flipping bezel right on a U-boat watch.
What is up with Seiko? They are...
Oh, we're going to make this video too long if you start ranting about it.
They are so much sloppier than they should be.
Look at this, dude. Speaking of sloppy, U-boat, bro.
Yeah, but it's Italian.
Come on. 9007 Alpha. I love the aesthetics. Let's start there. I like that it has stick hands. I like that it has that funky kind of asymmetric look. You got a 12, 4, and 8 in there. You've got a 24-hour time zone in there. Okay, all that's cool. I like the stick hands. They always do this, though. They're only partially coated and they're outlined in black. Insert my standard rant.
Haunted
Just
by the
fully
ghost of
loomed.
Panerai for sure.
I'm going to roll this one on camera. I'm going to show you a company that gets it right. And this is a very expensive watch. This is a Damasco D-Sub. And it's made out of submarine steel. Okay, that's special. But look at the hands.
You see, my
I didn't touch this watch. This is factory from Germany.
El Estado is expensive. We put the radium in there. The little girl, she get cancer. Too much radium. We have to back off the radium. Do you see? It's tradizione.
It's tradizione.
I really think that's probably it.
It is. I know it is.
The original Panerai hands.
And it probably goes back to the Italian...
The radio mirror, the frogman.
Well, yeah, the frogman.
Yeah.
The special forces
I freaking
dudes.
love that thing. That's one of my favorite watches of all time. The original radio mirror. The Rolex made, the Frogman one. It was so cool. The sandwich dial is super bright at night. It's beautiful. I hate Panerai today. I know all the drama that goes on with them. They're a bunch of shysters. It's awful.
It's interesting you said that because we're talking about aesthetics, and I do want to represent that this has a tradition to uphold.
Yeah.
So they're not just going to do something, especially this brand, that is very storied in Italian military lore.
Yeah.
They're not just going to say, oh, there's a YouTube watch reviewer didn't like it. Let's change it. They won't do that.
I don't really know U-Boat that well, but you can tell that they're aping that thing of like, we invented the obtuse, convoluted dive lock.
Yeah.
They don't want to use
Speaking of which, who knows who invented it?
Well, because the Panerai one where it flips down, it's like a lever that pushes in. That is very ghetto.
Some guys really dig this, though, because it's a mechanical thing.
I know.
And we like mechanical watches. This is an automatic watch, by the way. So if you like mechanical watches, this little crown protector, screw in, gasketed.
They're cute.
They're cute.
They're cute little
Stainless
things.
steel, well manufactured. They're just kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, and there's been a lot of interest in watches like this, copying the U-Boat theme. There's a ton in Amazon where you can find watches like this. Invictus done some.
Oh, yeah.
More than a few.
That. Gigantic, garish, gaudy Boba Fett watch.
Speaking of which,
kind of jackass would wear that? Could you imagine? Oh wait,
I love it.
It is kind. It's a.
Hold on, 45 and a half wide is not that huge of a watch.
That's not that big, actually.
Where's that Mudmaster? The Mudmaster we just reviewed is way bigger.
More hot mud.
Look at that, dude. That's way bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, so people say, oh, that's too monstrous. Oh, really? Really? Again, 45 and a half, 16 and a half, and then lug to lug 53. And I believe those, I don't have my measuring, but I think those are 24 millimeter lugs, just looking at them. Pretty much. Are they drilled through? They have screw-in tubes, so that's cool. So that's more strength.
Yeah.
That's a stronger method of attachment. Since we're here, we'll just look at it. Made in Italy. I love the nameplate on it and serial number or whatever it is. That's very cool.
U-Boat's always thrown me
Just
for a loop,
really
though,
nice
because
case.
it is not Italian. If you were to fantasize, clear your mind's eye, show me an Italian watch, you're not going to come up with something this clunky, this thick, this overbuilt, and it's that way across the lineup.
Hold on. I'm going to push back, and here's what I'm going to say. This is Italian military. So it's going through the Italian military.
Oh, don't even.
We're overbuilt, underwater, pressure resistance.
Dude, the original radio mirror is graceful. It's a sleek little cushion case, hand wind movement, little wire lugs. I'm offloading like the 50s Panerai with the lever. That was for the Egyptians, not the Italians.
Big U-boat on this side. I don't mind that at all. That's cool.
Yeah.
And
cool.
it's same stainless steel we see in the value watches, 316L. Back to the face. I got distracted. Great complications.
I'm just saying, every time I look at a U-boat, I have to remind myself it's Italian and not Russian.
Hold on. But there are other models of U-boat that you may like the Capsoil. It's an oil-filled one. It's very svelte. I don't particularly like it. It has like a little air bubble in it. I'll put links to these below. Use my links, please.
I think they're all kind of, they're a little bit slimmer than this, but they always feel Russian to me.
You've been wearing a Mudmaster around. It's about the same thickness.
I know, but it's not $1,500.
True.
And that's kind of the...
True. Well, some of these are way more than that. Some U-boat watches, they're going to hover around 2. Oof. 2 to 22. That's like normal range for a genuine U-boat watch. The complications, U-boat, I like that. What's that say there? Say it in Italian there.
Sommerso.
No, beneath U-boat, it says Italio Fontana.
Oh, I can't. I'm looking past the light through the camera thing. Italo Fontana, water resistant, 300,000 feet automatico.
Can I give a quick rant here about the Italians
I know,
in World
do
War
it.
II?
Yeah.
So they had the manned submarines. It was
Yeah.
a two-man sum.
Yeah.
They failed at every mission they did,
No,
and they're hailed.
They got one.
Did they get one?
I think they got
one British ship, but that one
time
they
in
attacked,
harbor. Yeah.
and they lost all their dudes.
But you know what? All the World War II frogmen kind of sucked.
True, and
you
those
read
subs
their-
kind of sucked.
Read
like
the Kampfschwimmer battles are always like sent into impossible. They send them into 20-degree water, and the dudes always
It's rough.
freeze. It
was basically a compass and a watch.
The tech was so crappy back then. It's hard to expect much success out of them.
So this is a Cyclops date window. I do like that. This is obviously Sapphire
I
right
guess
here.
the CBs. CBs were effective, but they're not like
CBs
swim-
aren't frogmen though.
Yeah.
They were construction
But who
dudes.
were the UDT guys that cleared D-Day? They were pretty
Yeah.
successful.
Yeah.
But I can't think of like American frogmen sinking ships in harbor.
At this point, I'm sorry I ever brought it up.
Anyways.
So the second hand, okay, I would hands mod this. You're crazy, Nut and Fancy. You'd ruin the value. Good point. If you break this open and do anything to it, no one's going to buy it. Well, perhaps so. Maybe.
No.
Nut and Fancy signed U-Boat watch.
See, part of the fun of this stuff
Perchance.
is that it has super bright lume. When you paint
Let's
it,
check
you
that.
lose that.
Get your sperm detector
you
light
turn it
out.
into a black hole.
It's right there. All right. Speaking of which, let's do the loom on the U-Boat Classico Sommerso.
My friend, let's chickadee check it.
The loom is fantastic.
That's pretty good.
It should be. It's Super Luminova.
Oh, that's good. Okay, let's see.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good.
So where is the loom pip on the friggin' bezel? They don't have one?
Do they never?
That is
Oh,
weak,
man.
bro. That is weakness.
Yeah, it's
That
maybe
is
that
weak
little ring,
sauce.
if anything.
Yeah, it's right there. That
Dang,
pip.
dude.
So shame on them. Shame on them. The markings on the bezel are good. I really love the markings. I'll be honest with you. This bezel reminds me of an Invicta.
Well,
not the Invictas are more precise than this, but I'm talking about like you have. This is like a cast or sandblasted surface. You have polishing on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, Invictas are good
This
watches.
is, I think it's the
if you get the right
Yachtmaster
model
or something. The engraved. I never knew that because I don't like Rolex. I don't pay any attention to it.
I don't either.
Supposedly
I
this is
detest
like
that
what
brand.
they do for theirs. So
Hate it.
As long as Rolex does something stupid, everyone's allowed to do it.
300
It's high class.
300 meter water resistance, 5.6 ounces. This is running a U-28 automatic movement. That's basically an ETA 2824. Big surprise. 25 joule power reserve, 38 hours. Beating at 28.8K per hour. Nice smooth flow on that seconds hand though. I like that. I love the aesthetics though. I think it's a great looking watch. So even though I have some other criticisms, taken as a whole, very presentable, very cool. Forgot to mention the strap. The strap, leather strap, genuine, came with the watch, I am told, is very excellent. Thick leather. Where does that say it's
There's
made
a
in?
chunk of
Where does that say that's made in?
Made in Turkey.
Turkey.
No, it's Italy.
Yeah, it's made in Turkey.
Could you imagine?
2 leather keepers. We have an emblazoned clasp.
It's good.
right
They
there,
do
so
a
that's
good job with it.
Yeah, it's
They
good.
know what they're doing at this price point.
Here's another big thing. Look, they put a freaking underwater mine on the back.
That's cool.
That is cool. Tell that to Damasco. That Damasco has no adornment on the back
that
at all.
sucks.
But that is fantastic.
It just will never. It's always funny to me that the Italians are like, we invented the Frogman watch. They bought it from Rolex. Hey guys, sorry, but that point of national pride, you bought it from the English internationally renowned
this is somewhat
watchmakers.
gay right here. They have like screw attachments here instead of screwing.
Well,
Well, here's what I say. Do you need to break into the watch? No, you don't. At a 2824, it's going to be a very, very durable movement. If and when you ever have to do any work on it, it'll be years down the road, even if you wear it daily. But it's real easy to lose tiny screws.
yeah.
The voice of experience.
And strip them out.
And go find and source a little tiny screw if you lose it. Anyways, there you go. I like it.
So
it's
cool.
good.
Yeah.
So the price on this, a dude said he spent $1,800 on this. So, would I buy it for $1,800? The answer is really dependent on what you consider value.
Yeah.
You know, for a genuine U-Boat watch, they're cool, dude. They're just cool watches. They look cool. They're well known by even like watch aficionados. Don't you
is
think?
so funny.
Put it on your wrist so they can see what it
Dude,
looks like.
I
by the
know
way.
so little about U-Boat. That's what's funny about it. Literally, like 2 months ago, someone mentioned it to me, and I had to go look it up going, what brand? What? I've, like, forgotten all about it.
U-Boat's a cool brand.
Yeah.
They're kind of stealth, though. You just don't see. Look at how good looking that is.
It is
What's
cool.
your wrist? You're 6 3/4, aren't you?
No idea.
You're probably 7. You're looking at a 7-inch wrist, I think, is what you have.
Dainty and effeminate.
So it works
probably.
on you, though, right?
Yeah.
That's a good dude. If someone was wearing that watch, we would be talking. I would walk up to you and we'd be talking about your good taste in watches. Now, you may say, well, this crown protector digs into your wrist. We'll just swap it to the other side.
This is the perfect side for it because you don't really flex all that much up here. Yeah.
I've worn them for a long time. They've never bothered me.
Yeah.
On different watches to include the U-Boat.
I like it.
Yeah, it's cool. Other models, they have the Sommerso. One I saw, the 521 MT's, great looking watch. They actually have one in 40 millimeters. It's called the Stratus.
Really?
And it's kind of plain, but it's around $2,000 still. I'll put some Joma links below. I will tell you this, and I always tell you guys this, these things freaking sell, bro. They sell. They sell quick. And I said that was leather. Is that not leather?
It feels like leather.
That looks, no, it's fabric under there. That's like, yeah. Huh. It's leather lined, but on the outside, it's actually,
is that like rubberized?
Yeah, it's like Zodiac material, dude.
That's cool for water.
I thought that was full leather. That's Hypalon is what it is. That's Hypalon. See the fabric in it?
Very cool then.
See that fabric?
Okay, that makes it a lot cooler.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So that means it can do water if you need to,
yeah.
although it's leather lined. Recommended, bros! Competitive options. I said I was going to mention this super quick. How do you like this one? This is a Tissot Powermatic.
That's not even an option, though. It's a quarter the price, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You get those for like $5?
Oh, yeah.
$4.90, something like that?
It'll be more than that. Anytime you go automatic, it's going to be expensive. But if you get a Tissot automatic, and this is C-Star, one of my favorite value Swiss dive watches. Very cool. It's a completely different aesthetic. Let's check the bezel, though. 4.5 out of 5. Here we have, what is it? A quarter of the price?
Yeah.
A quarter of the price and much more nice.
You see, my
I
friend?
rhyme all the time. And ceramic inlaid bezel, too, by the way, bro.
How you say slop, it have the caratteristica italiana.
Let's charge this up. Let's check the lume. I think the lume on these C-Stars is insane. Look at that,
I don't
dude.
think it's very great, actually.
Well, I'm going to differ with you because I wear them all the time, and they're fantastic. It's like BGW9. It's sick, dude.
It's good.
They'll last all night. It won't be like a flashlight all night long, but pretty good. Anyways, I'm just throwing one in there. Now, we do have a Parnas, as you like to say, big Parnas. And it was a 50 millimeter flight deck homage. I don't have it here with me, though, but it's a very cool. That particular model in the U-Boat line, I think, has been long discontinued. Recommended. We're done. And we'll just end it right there. That's a ridiculous case. I still hate the case. It's garbage.